decided to eat my hand! It hungers for more!
Ahoy hoy, I'm Angel, and this is ToysEasy aircraft carrier. I don't know, like I don't know, fucking V16 something. That's what this guy is. He is the chess piece of one of those weird combiners that are not based on anything. He's just like his own thing, and he looks awesome. He looks awesome. I got this guy a year ago, and I finally got around to opening it, and I was very excited. My first impressions was, this dude is fucking huge. If you don't believe me, and he went lopsided. Oh man. Oh man. Can you stop doing that? Thank you. Oh, my goodness. He is just coming apart, isn't he? It's just such a nervous little boy, and he went lopsided again. There's a lot to talk about this dude. There is so much to talk about this dude. I began with a specific score for him, and yeah, like the more I play with it, the lower that score goes, because he does not want to cooperate. He does not want to cooperate, and when figures don't want to cooperate, they get shafted. They get sent to the bin, or worse yet, they get sent to the fucking trash can. So I'm not gonna fight with these things. Anyways, so give you an idea of how just fucking huge this dude is. Here he is next to mainline OP. So you can get a view of just how ginormous he is. Gets a little bit over the knees of mainline OP. That's insane. Here he is next to always the all important MP10 Optimus Prime, and as you can see, he's towers over MP10. It's fucking ridiculous how big this dude is. Those were my first impressions for it. Like this dude is huge, and I love huge bots. It's fucking awesome. He looks great. Let's talk accessories before I rip this guy a new one. He came with these sprues. They're supposed to look like him shooting from the aircraft carrier mode. He came with screw hole covers. Never use these because you never know when you might have to use them. You peg it on the back to store the weapons. But I don't care. I only have one weapon. All these little doohickeys and doodads to tab in robot mode. So he came with a fuckload of accessories, even more doohickeys and doodads to tab in alt mode. I said robot mode, I meant alt mode. So yeah, let me get it. Fell to the floor. So he is ginormous. Came with stickers. Don't know where I'm gonna put these, but that's always nice. Even more thingies to peg in alt mode. He has an alternate head that I am not pegging on because I don't care for it. So I just took it off and like whatever. He also came, surprisingly enough, with a bio card, and I am very happy with this. I actually like this more than the fucking bot, and that's stupid. I shouldn't, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, before I forget, here he is next to a plushie of my wife. She is adorable, and she is so small in comparison to this gigantic thing. Last but not least, he comes with this fucking thing, which he can wield as a gun. Very loosely, mind you. Can barely peg in there. You just put it there and Yeah, you can wrap his fingers around it, and he can hold it fine. But as you manipulate, it doesn't take much for it to fall. But it is serviceable. Something really cool this gun has. Look at that. That is some fun shit. Now, another really cool thing you can do is you can remove these pegs from there, and you can actually tab the submarine to his arm. And there's more than one way to tab the submarine, but it does not want to cooperate. And even with these, he does not want to. Like, I did it once, and I had to bend the plastic a little bit. Yeah, you have a good idea, right? A peg here so you can like tab the weapon on his arm, and that's cool, but there's no real way to get it out of there unless you use a fucking screwdriver. And you know what, why the fuck not? Let's just see if we can actually get it out of there. I have a fuckload of screwdrivers here, so like something is bound to work. Yeah, no, look at that. I just screw up the plastic even more. But when you make shit is bound to happen, am I right? Look at that. That plastic is mangled to fuck. All because the tolerances are fucked up on this thing. Sadly enough. Don't fall. You're not supposed to fall. The fuck, dude? It's one of those things, the tolerances are strong when you get it out of the box, but as you manipulate it, they just go to shit. And look at that. That looks great, right? That looks great. Sadly, that's about the amazing parts of this figure. He does not want to cooperate. He is going forward. Legs, and it just fell off. Yeah, I was happy when I first got him, but now, whoo boy, and there's so much more to talk about this dude. There's paint blemishes on certain parts. They're more noticeable in alt mode, and it's a shame because he cleans up nicely. Look at that from the back. Like from the back, he looks great. Usually the head pegs back here, but I don't care about that, so like I removed it. But you know, like this, he cleans well. The build is well, like the sculpting looks great, but the build is not the best. I said build as well, but no, the build is not the best. Postability is really good. Like, look at that. You hear that? That sounds great. That sculpting is amazing. It's tension joints here, but they work well. Just, you know, things you wish were better than they actually are. This looks like it's getting split open, and it shouldn't, but you mess with this once and then it just goes to shit. And it's a shame. It's a shame because there we go. That now it's tighter. It's a shame because he does look good. He does look good, but you mess with the legs once and now the feet do not want to cooperate. And the transformation isn't that great either, sadly. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna transform this dude, and we'll be right back.
Who's that robot? Behold, Coronation Starscream. That's bad comedy.
And here he is in his alt mode. Pretty cool helicarrier, as I like to call these things. Pretty awesome looking warship, I have to admit. Transformation was not the easiest thing in the world. It wasn't the hardest either, and it was sort of straightforward if we're being quite honest. Still, as you can see back here, so you can see that focus, you see this? I went back in the transformation. I tried to make this peg properly. Sadly, even though I disassembled this whole back section, and this part is flatter, but it's not flush. But even though this section is flatter, this one, doesn't matter how much I tried, it will just not remain tabbed in. Imagine I have to put those in there. I don't know if I did it properly with the other one, but even then, see, like that one stays flush. This one does not want to cooperate at all. And I tried. These sections, they look exactly the same on the inside. At least to me they do. So like there's nothing else I could do. This one will just like slide back. No, now it doesn't want to do it. See, because now the camera's on, and now it doesn't want to do it. See, there. This one, doesn't matter how much I try, that one will not. Same movement, looks the same. I don't know. It just will not cooperate at all. A bit of a shame. Besides that, it tabs well for the most part, with the exception of those pieces. I didn't feel like it was really fighting me at times. Oh look, there's little boats in there. I hadn't noticed that. That is cute. That is cute. I had not noticed those boats in there. That's fucking awesome. So yeah, like it looks great. It's just, you know, I wish it would stay flush, and it doesn't want to. During transformation, a couple of things did fall off. As you can see, this is no longer there, and I can't find the tip. I found the propeller, but I didn't find the tip, and that's a shame. These would keep popping off as I would transform it, so I eventually just took them off, put them somewhere else, and just pegged them back on. The area over here during transformation was a bit of a bitch, but it was just a matter of getting these specific parts, or the parts that are near the elbows, shoulders, near the shoulders, to rotate just in the very exact way. All that said, and it does sound like it was a bitch to do, and honestly it was, I didn't hate the transformation. Like, I took my sweet ass time. A couple of things still want to, like, come off, but all in all, it was satisfying. It was satisfying, and it looks great. Even with this semi-open, it still looks great. The submarine looks amazing as well. The submarine, you can open these to reveal missile silos, and that's pretty fucking cool. Focus, goddamn you. So all in all, I like it. I do. It's just I wish it was better. I wish it was better. I wish things would just like peg in properly. That's why, like I said before, I'm not using any of these, because they're just gonna come off. They're just gonna come off forever, and that's no good. That's no good. It has this thing. That's cute. That's to lower to raise boats, if I'm not mistaken. It can come off, but it pegs there pretty fucking well, so it's not gonna come off. Let's do some size comparisons for the giant boat. Obviously, none of this is gonna be up to scale. Here it is, next to or under mainline OP. It's obviously, like I said, not up to scale. Here it is next to MP10. MP10 can totally still be on top of it. Obviously, not to scale because that would be stupid if it was. And here is a plushie of my wife that she made for my birthday. Don't fall, sweetie. Oh no, you're there you go. There you go. She looks awesome. I'll transform him back and we'll be right back for the rest of it. Before I forget and I finish this fucking review, I'm getting frustrated. His posability is decent for what it is. A lot of it gets in the way, but you know, you get your usual. This thing comes undone as you manipulate it. Articulated fingers, and they're fine. They're fine. Just the feet just frustrated the fuck out of me because they keep untabbing and unmaking themselves. And as much as I try to peg them in, they just, you know, they decide to come undone. Shit keeps popping out. The more I manipulate it, these things keep disappearing, getting untabbed. So yeah, with accessories, I'm gonna give it 1 out of 1 point because it does have a lot of accessories. Gimmick playability, I'm gonna give it 1 whole point because, you know, this is fun. This is fun. Materials, you know that I shouldn't need to do this, and I, you know, fuck that. As far as for hardware, I wish it had more ratchets. This is tension, and it's tensioned well. But when you're gonna have ratchets here, give me ratchets all over. And then this down here, this is loose. This is loose, and I don't like that. Man. As far as for build, no points. Things come undone all the time with this thing. A lot of it works well. A lot of it just doesn't work at all. It's so fucking bad. The sculpt, yeah, it looks amazing. Articulation, I already talked about that. Presence and paint, it has presence. And the paint for the most part is great. But you see this scuff over here? That scuff was there out of the box. And, you know, there's scuffing all over it. It's more noticeable in alt mode. And that shouldn't be at all. Transformation, it's horrendous. Even though I don't hate it, I don't love it either. I could see myself transforming it back and from multiple times, but after shit keeps falling off, I'm probably not gonna even bother with this thing. The alt mode looks fine, functions, not everything taps in well. Then it has a lot of problems with the paint scuffing, and I wish I could tap this in alt mode. And I know that a submarine that taps into an aircraft carrier makes no sense and it's not realistic, but neither is an aircraft carrier that can transform into a giant robot, so get off my fucking case. Alright, I paid about $174 for this dude, and you could usually find it for around $200, $250. I wouldn't pay over $170 for this dude, personally. I was lucky I got it for $174 because of Show-C store points. And I'm gonna take away a point because I hate hook tabs. They don't work well here. They get in the way of other things. The tolerances on the pegs and the arms are fucking stupid as well. It's just, no. And it, to me, honestly, if you're gonna go in for combine mode, we don't know if the combine mode is gonna be sturdy because it hasn't come out yet. No, we're still missing a leg, I believe. Look, if you're gonna just have this dude and display him in any of the modes, because I forgot he actually has a stand that you can put the ship on. I couldn't get out the middle part, if it has a middle part, so I just scuffed the fuck out of it. But you know, like he has a stand, so that's cool. If you're gonna have this dude just for alt mode, for display, I think it's worth it. That's why I'm gonna give it a half a point, because he does look great. Otherwise, stay away from this dude if you're like me and you like to play with your figures and handle them. No, just keep away from this dude. I'm gonna give it a final point score of 5 out of 10. Middle of the road, just average. Make of that what you will. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining me today. I'll leave you guys with some pictures, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.